The Israeli occupation forces violated all international and humanitarian norms and laws by targeting the surgery department in the Nasser medical complex, where the men's surgery department was directly targeted, leading to the casualty of one of the wounded who recently arrived as a result of a previous attack, in addition to a number of injuries.
Luigi Daniele is a senior lecturer in international humanitarian and criminal law at Nottingham Trent University. He joins us now from London. Really good to have you with us, Luigi. Let's start with the latest attacks on Gaza. We have dozens killed in the space of 24 hours, including those who were in Nasser Hospital in the south of the enclave. And we know under international law, hospitals cannot be targeted under any circumstances. In your view, is that a violation of international law?
Thanks, Oscar. Yes, by all means, is a most serious violation of international law and is the umpteenth one. Hospitals enjoy special protection under the law of war, and even if there are wounded combatants being treated inside, this is absolutely not enough of a reason to attack them. Wounded combatants have a full right to be treated. And this, by the way, was not the case. The allegation is that there was a political figure of Hamas being treated in the hospital. This is also clear under the law of war. Merely administrative and political affiliates of non-state armed group with no combat functions are not lawful target under international humanitarian law, let alone if they are under treatment. The impression is that other aims lie behind the strategic reasons of this attack. We have seen systematic destruction and mass killing against Gaza healthcare and medical personnel. It seems that by eradicating the healthcare, the Israeli government and army are aiming at eradicating the population from the area. Obviously, with no safety and no medical treatment, there is a contribution to create a coercive environment for mass expulsion of Palestinian civilians.
It also comes amid that humanitarian aid blockade of the enclave, and we know the situation was even bad before this current war. What's your view on what you're seeing in terms of the prevention of entry of life-saving supplies and other much-needed goods?
Thanks. It's a crucial question. Look, while since the beginning we have seen the transformation of hunger, thirst, diseases in means of warfare, it made sense by then just denouncing war crimes and crimes against humanity. However, after 17 months of relentless causation of indirect deaths in an exponential way, we can only conclude about the relevance of this conduct as violation of the Genocide Convention. You know, as a European scholar, often in Europe the misconception is that to have a violation of the Genocide Convention, you have to destroy entirely the target group. That's not the case. The Genocide Convention codifies the prohibited conduct of inflicting to the population destructive conditions of life, meaning conditions of life calculated to bring about its destruction. That is surely the case. If this rogue executive won't be stopped soon, these conditions of life will inevitably cause the destruction and mass expulsion of the Palestinian population. No national group protected as such can survive as a sum of exterminated members plus all those that are not exterminated are expelled and reduced to a group of scattered communities without self-determination. So what we are facing is the now explicit aim of destroying a national group as such. And the international community and third states in particular have a duty to act immediately to protect life.
Yeah, so that was going to be my next question. What should the response of the international community be? Because we know, at least for now, the United States, Israel's strongest backer, is essentially allowing Israel to do as it pleases when it comes to Gaza, despite protests from many other governments across the globe. What sort of response should there be?
If you ask me, and this is a personal view but shared by many observers, the impression is that this utter carnage won't stop until it's stopped. So, in my opinion, there are no other measures than sending an international force of civilian protection for the Palestinian population. We are forsaking our humanity, and our own rights are in danger if we allow children to be torn to pieces on a daily basis, women to be exterminated. This is not something that we can continue to witness and meet with just declaration and denunciations. We need robust action by other states, since the United States have renounced to any function in relation to international legality. It is now time for other key players to come up and hopefully formulate these proposals. It is important to take legal actions, but in this moment is not enough. Without an international presence protecting them, there is no single Palestinian that is safe under occupation by eliminationist forces.
Okay, Luigi Daniele, we'll have to leave it there. Thanks so much again for joining us on the program.